Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jake from TodaysiPhone.com, and here's your TIP Daily for July 2nd, 2013. Okay, so to start off the day, we have some renderings of what a budget iPhone could look like. Mac Rumors hired Cicerisi Designs to mock up a budget, cheaper iPhone based on leaked schematics and leaked backplates and that kind of thing. The result was the images you're seeing now. It is an iPhone that is slightly taller and slightly wider than the iPhone 5. This is because it would be using a plastic back case instead of the metal and glass of the iPhone 5. It'd be about 8.5 millimeters thick compared to the iPhone 5's 7.6 millimeter thickness. So it's not too much of a difference, but it's definitely enough to make a difference where accessories are concerned and that sort of thing. As you can see, it also comes in a couple different colors. Personally, I don't like this at all. I think that the colors and the plastic material really make this look like a toy kind of, and it does kind of make sense. If this is a cheaper budget iPhone, then it's not going to look as high quality and as well made as the iPhone 5 does. You have to remember that this design is for an iPhone that would be targeted at emerging markets where companies like Samsung currently have a monopoly because they build a lot of cheaper budget devices made of these lower cost plastic materials. Now, if all goes according to these rumors, this budget iPhone is supposed to launch around the same time as the next generation flagship iPhone, which is probably going to be the iPhone 5S, somewhere around the September or October timeframe. Okay, moving on, we have a couple very interesting bits of information regarding the rumored iWatch that Apple could be working on. First, yesterday we told you guys that the iWatch moniker had been trademarked over in Japan. This morning, news broke that Apple had also claimed the trademark in 3 other places: Mexico, Turkey, and Taiwan. Now, this goes so far as to list Apple and the One Infinite Loop address for the Mexican trademark, really solidifying the connection between the iWatch name, the trademark, and Apple as a company. It's long been rumored that Apple's been working on a piece of wearable technology called an iWatch that could interface with our other iOS devices, and it definitely seems like it's getting closer and closer to being a real thing now. Now, the speculation is propelled even further by the news that Apple has hired former CEO of YSL, Paul Deneve, to work on special projects as a vice president under Tim Cook. Now, Deneve has worked at Apple in the past, but what's significant about the hire this time is that this guy has a background both in Apple and in luxury fashion at the YSL company, and personally I can think of no better combination of those two talents than a piece of wearable technology like an iWatch. The fact that Apple is being very vague about what Deneve is going to work on for the company also makes people think that it's something secret, therefore something cool and new and exciting that Apple is working on. Okay, well, that's all the biggest news for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Your question of the day today is, are you convinced that Apple's working on an iWatch or not? Personally, it took me a long time. There was a while where I just really wasn't buying anything, but reading the signs, it really does seem like Apple is working on some sort of wearable technology, and with Google Glass coming out, it definitely makes sense that Apple would want to get into that market as soon as possible. So I think we may just see an iWatch before too long. But I really want to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at TIP_Jake. Please don't forget the links to everything I talked about in this video in the description down below, so definitely check those out. And as always, for more news, views, and reviews, please don't forget to check out TodaysiPhone.com.